Hey, welcome. It's Tuesday, the 28th of July, and football is here. Training camp has started technically, although they're not doing much. A lot of COVID testing, which is another story that we're going to get into. But it is football season. The NFL Network, they're showing training camp as if nothing is going on. So, all good in the hood. Want to welcome anyone that's been watching my channel. Welcome back. New season, different season, but it's still football. And as I've said before, and other people have said that wouldn't it be interesting if the Vikings win it this year in this kind of limited, limited in every way. When you get into some of the players that have opted out, at least one that's pretty interesting. I want to talk about our head infectious control officer who has tested positive for the virus. So it's like if he gets it, no one has a chance. But we're going to do the best we can. I still have that same feeling when football starts or Viking football starts. It's another season of hope, and let's see if we can make it happen. Um, so on the COVID IR list, I guess they're calling it, our first round draft choice, Jefferson, he either has tested positive or he had contact with someone who has tested positive, so he is in quarantine and on IR for whatever how long you have to be on that special IR list for. It doesn't say that if he had it or if he was uh, near someone that did. So it sounds like he didn't have it because I think it would come out. You know what I mean. So I think he was in contact. They do that contact tracing. I think he was near someone that is positive. So they're just playing it safe, and you can't blame him. There were other people, but I can't. I don't have. But he was the top one, at least the one that we all wanted to see. The second guy, Michael Pierce, who we were kind of excited about. He was a replacement for Linval Joseph. Michael Pierce, this big belly nose tackle who was going to be a run stuffer, will not be stuffing any runs this season because he opted out. I guess he's got like respiratory issues and he just doesn't want to take a chance. You can't blame him. So he is not going to be uh, making any plays for us this year. His contract is a toll. I think it's toll for next year. So his 3 year deal will start next year, and let's see what he can do. Wish him luck. I think he's doing the right thing for him and for his family. The next guy is again he's essentially our infectious disease control officer. I think might be what they're calling him right now, but he's tested positive for the virus. So he's in quarantine right now and won't be around for at least 14 days, maybe longer. But that just goes to show you, I mean, if he gets it, what are the chances that a member of the team, a player could get it? Pretty. I don't want to use the word likely, but not impossible. That's for sure. So let's hope he stays healthy and comes back and he does what he does. Again, it's crazy times, just crazy times, and all we can do is just move forward. As Dalvin Cook, he reported to a training camp. That's on top of he's. It sounds like he and Danica might be getting together. But he's in camp. He's going to play out the season. I think he's going to just try to get a deal that he's happy with, play this year and stay healthy as he can, and then try to get a deal next year. Or I guess he could decide to opt out. That's another thing that he can do. But I think he's in the same situation because his contract will toll, so he still has another year where the Vikings kind of own him, and he's under contract. Is a better way of saying it. They don't own him, but he's under contract. But it's good to see that he's in. I mean, it doesn't. I guess the new CBA makes it so they, uh, if he holds out, it's painful, it's expensive, and he doesn't really want to do that. So, but it's good to have him back. We certainly need him. Kirk needs him. He makes the offense tick. He's certainly dynamic. If he can stay healthy, he isn't the biggest back, he's a physical runner. So I think that's why he gets into trouble a lot with injuries and all that. And then he talked about. I saw an interview. He talked about when he had the ACL tear. Instead of just blowing by the guy, which he clearly could have done, he tried to juke him, and in that process of juking, he, got hurt. So he says, I should have just relied on my speed and just go by him, sort of like what he did in Green Bay last year when he had that long run to get us back in the game. Instead of playing, fancy foot, he just sort of blew right by the guy and went 80 or 75 yards, I think it was, for the touchdown. So, um, you know, um, let's just let's stay positive, and let's hope for the vaccine. I guess they're in their third phase of the trial, Madero from Cambridge, Massachusetts. They're in 30,000 patient trial to see how it goes, and maybe this is it, and that'll be a game changer. No pun intended. Enjoy your night, and as always, let's skull out. Skull, skull, skull.